I'm not sure the whole hashtag let's end the stigma on mental health problems thing is working that well. I mean, have a look around and you'll notice there are more people suffering with more mental health issues than any other time in the history of the world. So ending the stigma on it isn't actually solving the problem. It's just creating more noise around the subject. And you can't blame social media, or you can't blame economic crises, or you can't blame, housing issues, or whatever you want to blame. There's always been problems in the world, always been reasons to make people feel insecure and challenged around their own sense of self. I think one of the great issues that has created more problem in the mental health space is the vulnerability movement, which might be surprising to you, but just hear me out on this. Because, maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago, you were not encouraged to speak. In fact, you're probably more encouraged to suppress what was going on. And now, it's not weak to speak, and are you okay? And let's end the stigma and all that kind of stuff means now, cool, let's speak about what's going on. The problem is now you get rewarded for being dysfunctional. So when you speak, you kind of like, oh, cool, now people are looking at me. Now I am significant. Now I'm important. Now people are celebrating me. Now my courage is being applauded. Now it's cool to be me, but it's cool to be me because there's something wrong with me. So now you can't afford to let go of that thing, because then you'll just be an average person again. And look, I'm not having a go at anyone. We all need to feel significant. That is one of the basic human needs. You can't survive if you don't know that you matter. You'll have such existential angst that it could be the end of your life. So look, please don't hear me being critical of anyone. I just am saying that I'm sure there is a better way to feel significant than by attaching your identity to what is wrong with you. The purpose of vulnerability, which is necessary, is so that you then, having got eyes on the problem and having spoken out about what's wrong with you, then you keep moving to the next stage, which is the healing process and the resolution of your issue. So that's not what is causing pain in your life. You don't remain dysfunctional, you move to health. Surely that has to be the logical sequence of events. So just the intention of me putting this video out is for you just to realize that if there's some craving in you to hang on to what's wrong with you because you've noticed that it actually gets you more attention, sure, that may be true that it's getting you more attention, but what you are really craving is to feel like you matter. And whatever you look outside yourself to matter, whatever you attach your value to what others say about you or what others give you or others' validation or acceptance, that is the child form of significance, and it leaves you very vulnerable and very susceptible to all kinds of challenges in life because the power for your worth is outside you, or it's attached to low quality vehicles. Fully becoming an adult is to bring your value and worth internally and to take responsible for validating your own existence so that you can show up with nothing to prove and nothing to defend. So in that way, it is important to resolve insecurity in your life, to examine that, deconstruct it, and replace it with empowering beliefs. Hope that's useful.